In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made. In Him was life, and that life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. That was the true light that gives light to every man that comes into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by Him, but the world knew Him not. He came to His own, and His own received Him not. But as many as have received Him gave He power to become the sons of God, who were born not of blood, nor of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but were born of God. And the Word became flesh, and dwelt amongst us. And we beheld His glory, the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. For by Moses came the giving of the law, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. John chapter 1. Now for some life application about what we just memorized. I use that a lot in witnessing, and if you're not sure how to share the gospel, one thing you can do is you memorize some of those verses in John chapter 1, and you can just say that. I do open air preaching, street witnessing, and this is one of my favorite ways to open up is John chapter 1. It's a really good overview, and the people hearing and receiving really get a good idea of where you're coming from and what your message is. And it takes you to the beginning, in the beginning. And it ends off with Jesus Christ, and everything is about Jesus Christ and how He's the light that came into the world. So how you can use that is you can use that in your witnessing. You can use all of these scriptures in witnessing. If you're not sure what to say in a personal conversation, when you got that memorized, you can go ahead and use some of those verses and just kind of explain to them. Well, in the beginning, and Jesus came, and the world was made by Him, and He was rejected. When He was here, we saw the glory of God in Him, and the things that He did, and the things that He said, and the things that He taught, and things like that. If you're not gonna, you don't have to use it word for word, but you can see it's quite a good overview, and you can use that to glorify God and sharing about Him. Okay, so that's one tip, John chapter 1.